Welcome to AW Services YouTube channel.
A very warm welcome to the AW Services YouTube channel. Today's video is something new, something very exciting, something I've been waiting for, and I'm very fortunate also. So package has just arrived and I'll get this open as we see it on camera. I like to be transparent and honest in all of my videos. Okay, so what we have is the Sunblesa H11 second generation LED headlamp. This video has kindly been made possible by Sunblesa, so a big thank you to Gavin and all of the team at Sunblesa. So cardboard retail packaging. So on the box we have 5 modes: white, light, max, middle and high, low, strobe. 5 modes: green or white, red, light and high, low, high, SOS and strobe. A built-in 700 milliamp hour lithium ion polymer battery, runtime up to 200 hours, and battery power indicating as well. So the one that I have, according to the box and the ticks on the box, should be a grey unit and multicoloured. So we'll dive straight in and open this. So to the left here is the Gen 1 version of the Sunblesa H11. I will put links to all of this in the end of the video description as well. So a very nice hard shell, I think it's an EVA style case, the same as the Gen 1 comes in. So it's a nice protective case if you wanted to put that into your bivvy bag or into the top of your carp fishing box, or whether you're going camping. It's something that you can stow away into your luggage and know that it's going to be protected at the same time. So we'll unzip it. So here we have the Gen 2 headlamp. There's visibly some differences I can see already, and I'll touch upon those very shortly. So in the case we have a instruction manual, a quick start guide and a USB charging lead. The USB charging lead is still a micro USB, although the rest of the world is going to USB-C. It's not a big thing to frown upon, you know, at some point. Costings, availability, they will change these, but for value for money and the concept of the lamp itself, very affordable, very reliable, and something that's you're not really going to moan about whether it's USB-C or micro USB. So on the head torch, we're looking at this in a comparative way. We've got an adjustable head strap, which is a nice elastic head strap, and it also has a silicone bead in there, so it doesn't, if you're wearing this on a helmet or a hat, it's not going to ride up and fall off of that at the same time. So exactly the same as respects of the Gen 1. So first impressions, very nice small compact headlamp, adjustable angle pivot so you can adjust that onto your head. So on the bottom we have our flap, which is our USB charging port. On the top we have our power mode button. On the front we have our Cree LED reflector and the chipset that's set back into that, and then also our multicolour LED chipsets there. So comparatively to the Gen 1, visual differences between Gen 1 and Gen 2. Gen 1 is at the top and the new Gen 2 is at the bottom. We have a larger reflector around the Cree LED, so it's a bit bigger. We've got the same style window for the smaller LEDs. The mode power button on the top of the new Gen 2 is like a dark grey charcoal black, as opposed to a green on the Gen 1. So another thing we'll look at is we'll see how much they weigh. They may say they weigh so much on the packaging, but it's always nice to weigh them realistically and honestly. So first of all, we're going to weigh the Gen 1, the older version. That comes in at 49 grams. Now with the Gen 2, newer improved version, that comes in at 48 grams on my scale, so 1 gram slightly lighter. So I'll put our scales to one side. I'll put the Gen 1 back out the way for now. So with the Gen 2, with all of these, they provide an anti-tamper lock facility on the power button, which is good because it stops it discharging, running your battery flat when it's in your rucksack. If you're not using it, you may need to get it out and use it for carp fishing, sea angling, camping, kayaking, a multiple of hosts that you can do with that. Search and rescue, so at least when it's in your bag you know that it's going to be locked and it's not going to turn on and run the battery flat. So to unlock, you need to hold the 2 top buttons for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. We have our red light strobes as the instructions indicate, so that's very good. So we've got our headlamp on now, and that's our main headlamp. So we've got green as well, a nice lovely green LED. Green is nice for covert use, it's not so white, it isn't going to startle fish, animals, and you're going to be able to conceal yourself a bit better but also see at the same time, and the green will actually help preserve your night vision. Night vision in the human eye on average takes about 30 minutes, but with that, at least if you're camping or you're on a swim on a coarse fishing lake or something, you're not going to dazzle yourself or anybody else around you when it's in green. So we've got the green, and we go back to our main headlamp. Lovely and bright, fantastic output on that. I'm just trying to get my head around how to use these again. So high power green that is, so that is green absolutely flat out, full power. Red, that's fantastic. For a red LED chipset, that is ludicrously bright. That is fantastic, especially at night time. And then you've got that, and then you hold it again, and then you go back to the main head torch. So that's the lowest output, and then you press it again and it ramps up to full power. But a very nice design, some very good improvements they've made there. The size of the reflector will definitely help, and that is max power, and I'm in a daylit room and that is fantastic. But what I will do with these head torches, I will wait till night time. I will take both of them, and we've also got strobe mode on there as well, which everybody loves. I'll take both of these head torches out at night when it's completely dark, and what I'll do, I'll clip them onto two different tripod stands, or one tripod stand side by side on a T-bar, and then I can have them both switched on in their various modes. I can then cover one lamp and reveal the other, and hopefully then when I've edited the video together, you should be able to see a comparative difference in the luminosity, the output, the brightness of each of these new head torches. But very nice, very sleek. I've worn my Gen 1 about 5 occasions since I've had it. I've worn it camping with me quite a lot, and it's because it's very small and it's lightweight. I've got it in my sleeping bag at night times and actually forgotten that I actually had it on my head because it was that comfortable to wear. But also it lasts a long time. You know, I'm not someone that uses a head torch for constant light output. I personally believe that head torches are for intermediate use only. If you need to do a task or a job, that's when you turn it on. There are lots of other lights available, but for these as head torches for, you know, point of view work or something, fishing, or if you're out camping, hunting, they're absolutely brilliant. They should last you all night as well. But yeah, very nice design. They almost look like a camera the way that they're actually made. But yes, the Gen 2, fantastic chipsets. I didn't have the multicolour on the first one, so I've got red, green and white, high, low, high and low on the main, and also I've got a strobe, but a much bigger reflector on the overall design. I'll just get a ruler and I'll see if I can just give you a measurement, a very vague measurement. So the actual size of the reflector in the Gen 2, I would say about 13 and a half millimeters. And then on the new Gen 2, it goes up to about a 16 and a half, I would say. So a lot bigger aperture. You're going to get more light out of the Gen 2, and you're going to be able to cover a wider arc and illuminate a greater area with the Gen 2. But Gen 1, Gen 2, two very fantastic head torches from Sunblesa. A big thank you to Gavin and the team. They make some fantastic products, and while I'm on the same video, the same supplier, I'll just give the Sunblesa Bivy light a plug as well, because that is green, red, high and low, and then white, high and low. It's magnetic. You can clip it onto your bivy or your tent. It comes with a hanging loop, and it also comes with some lanyards, so you can hang it and attach it to various items as well. But yes, the Sunblesa H11 head torch, very impressed with the new model. It's also got a retro reflective print on the headband as well. But yes, very lucky, very grateful for the support to my channel, and I hope that everybody that watches this video will enjoy it. Please support my channel if you can and subscribe. It would mean an absolute world of good if you could subscribe to my channel, help my channel grow. Give it a like, leave any comments if you've got any questions whatsoever, give it a share, press the bell icon to notify yourself when new videos are uploaded, and try and watch all of the video in its full length, because seconds and minutes help with the YouTube algorithms. And I'll also link the previous H1 and the Bivy light into the video description of the H11 Gen 2 version. But really nice. I'll leave it there, and I'll come back with another video very shortly, and we'll compare its luminosity, how bright they are at night, and what kind of distance we can cover from a standing fixed position. But thank you very much for watching another video from AW Services.